Upende vijana ukose kuwapenda wakati ni wa vijana. Hata ufanye aje, ni kitu huwezi stop. You cannot stop this young generation. This young generation, they have brilliant minds. Kama mnaogopa hii generation itawa exceed, just step aside, let us do our thing. Because we have brilliant ideas and I know these are workable ideas. Si ati ni ideas za ufala, ni ideas zenye zinaleta impact direct, zinakuwa effective kwa nchi man. By the way tumechoka kuona ma failed system after failed system after things are not working every time. We need to have something that is working, even one. Hata kama ni hospitali moja, kwanza tuanze na hiyo moja, tujue hiyo iko na madawa. Hiyo mtoto akienda pale atahudumiwa vizuri. Si mambo ya tio tukienda pale lazima tujui isha nini. Hakuna. Tumechoka. Failed system, no, we hata tutaki kuhusiana na hiyo system yao. Let them run their system and let us run our own system. If that is all it takes, we will do it. We will have to tutengeneze constitution yetu, our own rules. Bana, mavijana wako fiti, wako gangari. Inchi itaenda vile ati wanadai. Iko zandi another form of protest, on another level. Protest on another level. Si ati nini.
So far so good. Leo tulienjoy kitu proper sana. It's so unfortunate ni sisi you know our parents used to call us lazy. It's unfortunate that it's us, the lazy generation, the Gen Z generation, who have been given this burden of cleaning up the mess in this country. This country is so fucking dirty. And on the other side, thanks to William Ruto's recklessness, greediness, selfishness, tamaa, kiherehere, a lot of that has resurfaced. And today I want to focus on one specific that in the mining industry. You know, for the longest time tumekuwa tukiambiwa, hata kwa exam tulikuwa tunauliza which one of the following is not, is the following are minerals in Kenya, which one is not? Kieka gold unaekwa right. Now listen, I want you to be very careful. I need you to unlearn everything you were taught in school, because that what you learned has been doctored for a very long time. Now listen, story goes all the way to, I think, 1950. You know, we were colonized. When the Wazungus landed here, they realized Kenya had a lot of minerals. Between 1911 and 1963, places like Masai Mara was a mining site. Masai Mara ilikuwa mining site kubwa sana. I will show you all these documents. When you're on Aztec, I will show you that mining certificate. So one problem came about. Hitler, Britain was fighting on the front line, and also the Kenyans, Mau Mau, were demanding the British to leave. So the British decided, unajua ni aje basi, if we can't carry all these minerals, then the Kenyan man can't also find them. So what are we going to do? They come up with a plan called hii wenye mnasikianga wazungu wakiita national reserves and animal protection and bullshit. So that's what they did. Masai Mara becomes a national reserve, Amboseli becomes a national reserve, Savo becomes a national reserve, Aberdares becomes a national reserve, zingine wanazitanga sijui, there are names they use which ukiangalia tu unaona ni ujinga. So my point is, all these places mnasikia, even in Laikipia, those wazungus who own 100,000 of acres in the name of animal conservancy and wildlife protection, and the trees, kuna I think I forgot the name for the trees they used to protecting the indigenous trees and shit. That is all fucking bullshit. The white man has been using this trick for a very long time to steal our minerals. You know, a place like Savo has something called, in fact, the name Savo is derived from the mineral Savorite. Savorite is a mineral that it's a gem, And I was doing research. According to there's a store in the US, I checked a whole mkufu, a whole necklace of Savorite. These are gems, is a green. You know how much one costs? It costs 115,000 US dollars. That's like 12.8 million Kenya shillings moja tu ziko huko Savo. Masai Mara, katikati ya Masai Mara, and if I am lying, may Charles Darwin anipige radi yake ya Mungu, I'm not lying. Masai Mara katikati yake, I have received very crucial information that there are still gold mines in Masai Mara. Najua nacheza na supermoto because nacheza na hustle za wengine. These people are actually dangerous, but you know, mazi inafikanga time unaona sasa hii Kenya nini itafanya? Huyu jamaa anatuambia tuende majuu tukakwe mambochi, yet we have all these mineral resources here. So after that, today sitaki kwanza na Masai Mara, sitaki kwanza na National Reserve. I want to focus on one. I will be focusing on two minerals and places per video. Today I want to talk about somewhere called Nyatike in Migori. Nyatike iko na gold mob sana. In fact, I was being told Nyatike, Migori alone produces about 30 kilograms of gold per day. Now, wacha nikufanyia hesabu. Do you know how much 1 gram of gold costs in is it 1 or 10? 1 gram of gold costs 8,000 shillings. Imagine 1 kilogram that is supposed to cost 1 times 10, that is 8 million. 8 times 30, that is around 240 million, sindio? If I'm not wrong. Yes, kwa 24 million. No. Is it 24 million or 240 million? Please do the math. But that's a lot of money. That's just Migori. And Ido inaenda wapi? Hata juzi mliona, in fact, there was some Chinese guys who are doing who are constructing a road in Migori. And all of a sudden they noticed, fucking hell, isn't their stones literally shining here? And then they throw up propaganda, wakasema hizo ilikuwa gold, sijui ilikuwa copper and shit. That was gold. I want you guys to know that was gold. And also juzi there was a lorry that ilianguka somewhere carrying sodium cyanide. Unajua sodium cyanide ni nini? Please go and check this story. Kuna lorry ilianguka na ilikuwa na chemicals. The funny thing is, hizi chemicals, it's a very dangerous chemical, but iko imeandikwa dangerous. Where was it going? It was going to Migori. Migori in Nyatike in Migori. A very huge gold mine. Hii story nimekuwa niki-expose, but I want to make a list of all these places. No, Muhindi ndiye anabuy hizi gold from the wale wanachimba, paying them peanuts, fucking peanuts. Maze tumekuwa tukiibiwa for a very long time. I'm also going to talk about in a place called Kaberenet in Nandi Hills. Huko pia kuna gold mob sana. I'm also going to be talking about a place called Habel in Marsabit. Pale penye Ethiopians wanakaa Kenya kuchimba gold. Muliona juzi waliua polisi kadhaa, si ndio? Because wase wamechoka. Imagine what you know what happened? Gava realizes the residents of Marsabit are conflicting with the residents of the Ethiopians who came. Kulikuwa na vita, nyinyi mnaiba gold yetu, nyinyi si wa hii country yetu. So vita ikatokea. So what the Gava did, kawafukuza wote, ikawaambia tokeni hapa. And wakaacha soldiers hapa. I will show you a photo. Kindiki was there. Hawa sema wanapigania nini? Hii gold. Fukuzeni wao. Few days later, residents wanaona excavators zinakuja huko. Hapo ndio walitoka moto. They ambushed our soldiers. Unfortunately, I think 2 soldiers died. Waliingia huko na magunia, wamekuja kuchukua hizo mawe. Una ukiona wase wanaingia huko na gunia, ina mean hii gold iko so, yani ni kitu au chimbi ndani sana. It's so above ground. I mean, tumekuwa tukiibiwa sana. That is a bell in Marsabit. I'm also going to be talking about the mineral called niobium. Niobium ni ule msi alikuwa anaitwa Jacob Juma alipigania. You know, there was a time, in fact, ukienda on my side kwa repost, there's a video I've reposted of how Najib Balala, the former CS for environment, and the businessman Jacob Juma have been fighting. Ile mineral, when Kotek, a Canadian company, came, wakapiga estimation yao, ile mineral ilikuwa in amount to 100 billion USD. That's like 12.8 trillion, bro. But here's the catch. When Jacob Juma did his own research, na akajiwekea kuambia mtu, that niobium in Kwale County, Mrima Hills, was worth about 250 billion. So that's like triple, 12.8 trillion times 2, that's 16.2 something, trillions. Hii ndio yote inaenda wapi? Maze wa Kenya tumekuwa tukiibiwa sana. I'm also going to talk about the coal in Kitui. You know, coal is basically petroleum imekauka. Jana there was a madam pale archives, she was walking around with a banner imeandikwa crude oil in Machakos. Aqua chizi. I want you guys to start asking this question. I'm also going to talk about a mineral called coltan. Coltan is found in it has been discovered in this place called Embu, where this guy called Johnston Muthama has bought a very, very, very huge land. It's area, and unfortunate, these minerals work in these places called zinaitwa remote places like Marsabit. Zinaoka huko ndani kabisa. So I want you guys to be very careful. Also, you can do your own research. Also, I'll be talking about what happened to the oil in Turkana County, Ngamia 1. You know, I've got this company called Talokem. Waka-estimate oil, wakaona, I think I have notes for that, in a place called Lokichar. Wakachimba, and they wakapata oil ilikuwa in amount to about in barrels. Hiyo oil walipata hapa, it was amounting to about 1.3 billion barrels. Barrels, si pesa, barrels. What happened? I think these are the questions I will be answering from now on. Mi nafanya research. I know I'm playing with very hot soup, but maze mi niko ready. Leo nimepigotia guys, maona vile macho ni red. But this is our nation. Lazima tuendelee kufinya. And I was thinking hata next time tunafaa kupatana na Israel. The next place we are occupying should be the United States Embassy. Gigiri, here we come. Viva.
Hi Kenyans, mi sina maneno mengi. All I want to say is Ruto must go, like yesterday. Bye.
Ati black chocolate ni fine melanin bana kutoka nikapate. Kanapenda kenye mi wanapenda, so kanapenda toto chupa na haga nono.
Madam na kudai, umedunga mini na unapenda mangwai. Una dance fit, unawacha nikismile. Ama niko high, jua life nice.
Kono moja mbele, ngine yende rembe. Pile up, yoni.
Enyewe Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. Wash fire, Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go.